Yeah, because that's one of the things that also like I see that when you think or when you say something, like for example, like I suck or I'm not good.
Yeah.
And then because you say that and because you think it, you look for all the reasons you look for them.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Driven. In today's episode, we're going to be discussing how words are very powerful. I know words are words, but
Yeah.
I think especially like when you're young, you learn that words are powerful because when you're fucking in elementary school, middle school, like that's how bullying starts. You know, like
Yes.
you know how they say that fucking words hurt? They
Yeah.
hurt.
They do.
They do hurt. But I guess I mean, that's just for the the introduction of words do hurt, and words are powerful. But I know in the world of just as you grow up, you experience the world. I know you live through life, and maybe stuff happens to where you're telling yourself like, man, like I've tried so many things that I can't do it, and you're speaking it out like, man, it's too hard, or it's too like it's impossible, like you keep saying that, and then eventually you get to the point where like it becomes a reality. And I guess that's why we're bringing up this topic, because I know there's some people, like, not that we work with, but we've interacted with, where they have that mentality of like, man, like they're bringing themselves down and they're speaking it out loud. And then with enough of repetition of them saying that, eventually like it becomes true. So I mean, based on that, do you think words are powerful, or like what you say is important? Do you think that's the case?
Yeah, I think definitely they are very important in the sense that what you say tends to become like the truth or reality. Like in the way, like there's some people that's, how like you gave the example. I don't know if you want to give the example about like when people are like, oh, I'm getting sick, oh, I feel bad.
Oh yeah, so I saw a video. I think it was this lady, and when I told you, I think you said it was during the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, with that one lady.
Yeah, so I was seeing that video, and she was explaining that when people get sick, or how some people feel something like maybe their stomach is upset, or like maybe they feel like runny nose or something, and when people say, oh, I think I'm getting sick, or like my stomach hurts, I feel like I'm probably gonna get sick, like I'm very sensitive to food, like I'm gonna get sick if I eat this, which I know it might be the case. But like, let's just say, okay, my stomach, it feels funny. I'm getting sick. Eventually, for whatever reason, your body just gets sick because you say that. And we've, based on our experience, I mean, we do the opposite. Whenever we feel something, a runny nose, or like something, like we don't feel good, we don't say that. We're like, we're not going to get sick.
In fact, there's other people, like, we don't even, like, I try not to think of it. Yeah. And it's more other people, like, are you getting sick? I'm like, nope.
Nope.
Or like you're coughing. Are you getting sick? Nope. Like, pretty much just saying no. And the symptoms, they tend to fade fast. And that's one of the reasons why, like, I think there's that placebo effect.
Yeah.
That people take a pill thinking it's medicine, and they start getting better.
Yep.
But that pill was actually just a sugar pill, which shouldn't have any effect. But they get better just because they believe and they think that it's supposed to make them better. And so similarly, like with words and thoughts, they become true. They become reality.
Yeah, and well, we haven't gotten sick. Oh, in the last 5 years, at least for me, I've only gotten sick once in the last 5 years.
That's flu and.
Oh, I mean, okay. If you want to talk about like a stomach, that stomach bug, then twice.
Yeah.
But okay, it's only been twice in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
And it's one of them was COVID, and then the other one was like that stomach bug we had for like a week.
Yeah.
That was it. Other than that, I haven't gotten a cold. I haven't gotten anything. I haven't gotten aches. Because the minute I feel like a runny nose, like, fuck, like, okay, I'm not sick. Let me just take, if I need to take some medicine, and, to prevent it. And, like, I'm going to tell myself, like, I'm going to be good. And I haven't gotten sick.
Yeah, because that's one of the things that also, like, I see that when you think or when you say something, like, for example, like, I suck or I'm not good.
Yeah. And
then because you say that and because you think it, you look for all the reasons, you look for them. They're all the reasons why you actually do suck. Like, maybe I'm not, let's say, I'm not as smart. Let's say I'm not as strong. I'm not as, you find all these reasons, whatever they may be. And then, it does become reality, as opposed to, let's say, like, I'm really good, or I'm sick. I'm like sick as in like sick good. Like, I'm a badass or something like that.
Yep.
And then, you know what? Actually, maybe I'm a little bit smart, smarter than maybe average. I have a good work ethic. I have I have a good I've improved my skills a lot, and you find all the reasons why you are that way, and then it that does tend to become true in reality, and that's and it's similar to one of the things that Tony Robbins said, that for example, for this exercise, but it's a clip with Tony Robbins and Theo Vaughn.
Okay.
Where it says like let's see. So close your eyes right now. I don't know if it's gonna come out.
All right.
Oh, actually no. Open your eyes. My bad.
Okay.
Find all the things that are brown here.
Yeah, I saw that thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if you could put it in.
Yeah.
And so you find what you're looking for.
Yep.
Similarly with words, like in that line of thinking.
Yeah, so if you say like, man, my life isn't going the best, you're gonna find everything that is gonna be true to what you're saying. You're like, my car broke down. Like my life isn't the best, and you're like, fuck. Like now I have to pay this. I have a flat tire now. Like man, my day is it's only gonna get worse. And then eventually you're gonna find things that, okay, your day does get worse. Like it does happen. Yeah. So
no, definitely. And then also so that's 100%. And so yeah, just thoughts and words definitely are very strong, because I know like there was this one, it wasn't an incident, but this one circumstance where I remember someone called me like a trash, but it wasn't intentional. And then this other person was all like, oh, he called you trash.
That was me.
No, you said something, but then Luis said it. Like, damn, sir. I remember it was like, because I think you're like, damn, you call him trash.
Yeah.
And then to me, like, to other people, like, I could see how it can hurt. Or how it, like, damn, like, because also maybe there's some level of truth to it. But then, and then I remember my response were along the lines of like, you could call me what, because I'm confident in who I am and what I could do. And so I'm very confident in that. And because I think that, whether it's true or not, maybe that's up for a discussion. But, from my experience, I'm confident in what I am and what I think of myself and what I tell myself. And so, like, people could tell me whatever they want. I know what I am. And so it had, like, no effect. In fact, I like when people, like, for example, if you call me other stuff, like, I know it's not true. And so because I think it. Now, like how I mentioned, it may be up for, discussion. But I do believe that. And hence why, like, I guess my, that didn't hurt me per se. And I don't know where I'm going with this, but
but they didn't call you trash. It was like, because I know you were on trash duty. You're like, oh, you're trash. You're trash today.
Yeah, and when you say you're trash, I'm like, okay, fuck.
Yeah, and then it was just like, how, like, bantering, like, oh, like, oh. It was more of that thing. It wasn't like, and, that's just to say that, because it was more of joking around. And it's not like me saying, oh,
No, I know, but I guess my point was that, like, the fact that they called you trash, and then there was that thing for a certain person. Like when they like, and then they're all like, when they don't have like, let's say not necessarily the self-confidence, but when they all think along those lines where maybe I'm not that good, and then that's it. It's kind of like, and then you think that the more you think that it's gonna tend to it's gonna become the truth or reality, and you're gonna find well actually because I lack in these skills kind of thing, as opposed to the other one. Nope, I actually know that I'm good because of all these reasons, and so it's extremely important.
Yep. Also, like when you work out, because I know the difference between like back in the day when we really used to work out hardcore, like even in high school, dude, we were strong in high school. That's crazy. We were stronger than we are right now. But I mean, that's beyond the point. But trying to hit a new rep, because I remember we used to squat 2 plates. And trying to get there, like the first time trying it, imagine going into with the mentality like, fuck, it's 2 plates. Am I even gonna, like, I don't know if I'm gonna hit it. Like, I'm gonna put on safety. Well, you should put safety bars, but like I don't know. I'll try it, but it's very hard because I've never hit it. I'm probably gonna fail. You go into it, you're probably gonna fail. But like, same scenario. You're the same strength, same everything. But now all you're thinking about is like, fuck, like you're hyping yourself up. Like, yeah, we're gonna hit it today. We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna hit those PRs. More likely than not, the person who's pumping themselves up, like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Does it versus the person like, I already knew I was gonna fail.
Or that doubts themselves.
or that doubts themselves.
Yeah.
That's another example.
No, definitely. So like pretty much through time, we've seen how important words are, like in what you tell yourself and what you think about yourself. They're extremely important because they tend to become the truth. From the beginning, we've always, we always thought and we've always talked about like how we're gonna do it, how
Yep.
we're gonna make it, how we're gonna retire my parents, and guess what happened?
Yeah.
It happened. And the thing is that from what I see, like, in that sense, we're a little bit of outliers because a lot of people want that, but they don't like tell themselves they don't, and also maybe they don't take action, but they don't like think of it in the same way that we thought of it or talked about it.
Yeah, because there's multiple parts to it. Because I know when we were in WFG,
Mm-hmm.
I know they played the video The Secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much the law of attraction.
Mhm.
And I think that's the first step.
Mm-hmm.
But people put everything on just the law of attraction. Like hopefully, I'm successful. Hopefully I can build a business. Hopefully, like with us, and in a lot of cases, hopefully we could retire our parents. We want to.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the first step. The second step is taking action.
Yeah, definitely, I agree, 100%. Like you have to think it first. Like, that's the first.
I think that's 100% the first, and then
Yep.
there's multiple steps that come after.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think the most important thing is 100% what has the higher potential of making you fail or succeed is the way you think, the way you say
100%.
things.
100%. And yeah, we experienced it through time. Like we've seen the difference between people that talk good, like, and not like egotistical or like in that way, but talk good about themselves versus the people that that I suck or I'm not good or kind of like that. We've seen the difference, and so like how you said, that's extremely important. That's at the forefront more than not more, but that's at the forefront. And then that has led us through a path to where now we are where we at, which is not like high per se, but a good place.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have anything else to add on this topic?
No, not on this one.
So that was pretty much it on our end when it comes to this topic. And words are extremely important. What you say, it tends to become reality. And so with that being said, I don't have anything else to add. You don't have anything else to add. This has been another episode of Driven. My name is Juan.
My name is Alexis.
And we'll see you on the next one.